Okay, so today we will start with interface. I have created a new project, day 3, and in this I will create a new class, interface. Okay, so to define an interface, we write a keyword. Okay, similar like this class and the class name. And if we want to define an interface, we define like this: interface, name of the interface. Okay, and interface is created. Right. So in this we can have variables and abstract functions. Okay, only the abstract functions, like okay, abstract functions are the functions which don't have body. Okay, here I have defined a abstract function. I cannot define like this. Okay, because interface is something similar to pure abstract class, and in this you cannot have the body of the function. You can define n number of functions in it. Okay, so these are by default public and abstract, these functions. Okay, so now if any class is using this interface, okay, how can they use it? If they are using, they have to write like this, like I want my interface use class to use this interface, inter1. Okay, so I will write like this: implements and the name of the interface. Okay, so as it is using it, so it has to give the body of these two functions. Okay, so I have to implement those functions. So I will click on the suggestion and I will select this, add unimplemented methods. Okay, so those two functions were created. Okay, and here I can give the body. Okay, give the statement. Body is already declared. I can write some statements in it. Okay, inside print, inside scan, and if I want to use that, I can write the object of my class. I can create the object of the class and I can call those functions. Right. So when I run this, okay, it prints inside print and inside scan. Okay. So this is how we can have interface. Okay, and I've told you like there is single inheritance possible in Java. Okay, so I will give you example how the single inheritance can be done. Okay, in classes. Okay, like say I will create a class here, class A. Okay, and inside this I will have a function public void, say first function. Okay, so this is class A, and whatever I've defined in it, it is a feature of class A. Alright, so if I want this class, okay, all the features of this class available in my this class, okay, I can write like this: extends A. Okay, so now when I create the object of this class, okay, that is the child class, okay, that function is available here first. Okay, so when I run this, it prints that. Okay, similarly I can have integers. Okay, and I can use that. Okay, so this is inheritance. Okay, the feature of class A is now available in the child class. Okay, suppose I create one more class, class B, and inside class B I have a function first B, and inside first B function. Okay, and I will change this to B. Okay, here I have created a class A, okay, and class B, right. So I will make class A parent of class B. Okay, so for that I will write extends A. It means that all the features of class A is available in class B, right. So I told you, like, there is single inheritance possible in Java. So if I write like this, okay, I get error. Okay, like in C++ we can do like this. No, sorry, in C++ we can extend more than one class, but in Java we cannot extend more than one class. Okay, so this is single inheritance, but multi-level is possible. Okay, what is happening here? Okay, I have created a class A, I have created a class B, and I have created a class inheritance use. This is A, this is B, and this is inheritance use. All the features of class A is going in class B. Okay, means this function, this variable, and this functions is available in class B. Okay, and all the features of class B is going in this class. Okay, it means that these two things are inside it. Okay, also these two are also here in this class. Okay, so this is multi-level inheritance. The feature of class A is going in class B, and the features of class B and A is going in this class. So multi-level is there, but multiple inheritance is not there. Okay, so Java support only single inheritance. Okay, and this is the single inheritance example. Okay, multi-level. Okay, but in interface, okay, what interface can do. Like I have created an interface here. I can create one more interface here. Okay, I can create a number of interface here. Okay, so I have created three interfaces. My class is implementing one interface as of now, so I can implement number of interface here. Okay, so it has implemented all the interfaces. By this, we can this is like a multiple inheritance. The features of this interface, this interface, and this interface, all the three interfaces are going in my this class interface use. Okay, but yes, we have to write the body of each and every function that is defined in all the three interfaces. Okay, so I will give you an example of interface, a nice example. Okay, or you can create interface like this also. Okay, new, it's coming. Yeah, interface is there. New interface. Okay, write the name of the interface like Maven will be bank. Okay, and finish. So interface is created. Okay, and in this I will have the functions. I will write some functions that are essential for a financial institution to be called as bank. Okay, like it will have void deposit, withdraw. Okay, deposit and withdraw. Okay, let's see, like this is the basic things. Okay, like yeah, a person can deposit money in a bank and he can withdraw money from a bank. Okay, and this my class bank interface. Okay, or suppose some bank, I will delete this. Okay, or some other implementing bank, say HSBC. Okay, HSBC is a bank. Okay, is a class which is implementing this bank interface. Okay, implements bank. So as it is implementing bank, so it has to implement those two functions that are declared in the bank interface inside. Okay, so those two functions are deposit and withdraw. Okay, and here I will write Okay, depositing money and withdrawing money. Okay, so these are the two things that it need to have. Also, what it can have is it can have its own functions. Okay, international banking. Okay, it can have functions of its own. Okay, so it implements the bank interface. So it has to implement, that is mandatory for it, like deposit and withdraw should be there. Okay, also it can have some of its own function like international banking or net banking, whatever functions it can have of its own. Okay, now I will create the object of this HSBC bank and I will try to call those functions. Okay, first we will call deposit. Okay, withdraw. National banking. So when I print this, it prints everything. Okay, depositing money, withdrawing money, bank internationally, net banking. Right. So this is the interface, how we can use it. Okay, I can create like this also. I can create bank. Okay, the name of the interface. Okay, so what is here? The object reference is of bank type. Okay, but the object that is created is of HSBC. Okay, so by this I cannot call the functions which are defined in the HSBC, but I can call only the functions that are of bank. Okay, so these two functions were defined in the bank, so I'm not getting any error in these two lines, but in these two lines I'm getting errors because these are not defined in the bank. Okay, so if I am creating my object like this, bank reference equals to new HSBC's object, then I cannot call the functions that are in HSBC, but I can call the functions that are in the bank. Okay, so I will comment this part. Okay, so I will show you now how it is in the Selenium. Right, WebDriver. Okay, so WebDriver is an interface. Okay, and we will be using this a lot in Selenium WebDriver, and these are the implementing classes. Okay, Android driver, Android WebDriver, Chrome driver, that is for the browser, event firing WebDriver, okay, Firefox driver, HTML unit driver, IE, iPhone, okay, Safari driver, and these. Okay, so these are the classes which are implementing this interface. Okay, this is similar to this. Bank is similar to WebDriver, and HSBC is similar to Firefox, Internet Explorer, and Safari and other browsers, okay, which are implementing the WebDriver. Okay, so now we will see how we can create the object of the WebDriver type, and we can call the different functions. Okay, hope now you can understand this a little bit, this Java doc. Okay, this is an interface. This is an interface WebDriver, and these are the known classes which are implementing this WebDriver interface. Okay, and here these are the functions. These are the functions. These are the functions which are inside the WebDriver. Okay, that are similar to this bank one. Okay, like there are two functions here. In WebDriver there are number of functions. Okay, like close, find element by, get current URL, page source, get title, and all these functions. Switch to, right? So these are the functions which are defined in the WebDriver interface. So these functions, as these are the implementing classes, so these functions are available in this class, in these classes. Okay, in all these classes these functions are available. Right. So how we can use it, the WebDriver. Okay, we will see that. I will add first the libraries. Okay, if you have not added, if you forget to add while creating your project, you can add like this. Go to properties, Java build path, libraries, and add external jar. Okay, add all the jars, and then you can use your Selenium. Okay, so here we will see the WebDriver use. Alright, so I will import this. Okay, sometimes in project what the requirement is, like we have to test the script on number of browsers, say IE, okay, Firefox, okay, Chrome, or any browser, okay, any different browser we have to test our script. Okay, and the name of the browser should be read from some external files. Okay, like the name of the browser should be read from properties file or xlx file or text file or any other file. Okay, so I have to read the browser name from there, and then I have to initialize my WebDriver. Okay, so suppose that okay, this is the browser, okay, which is being read from a external source. Like suppose I have read it from a text file and its value is Firefox. So if it is Firefox, then this WebDriver should be initialized with Firefox. If it's Internet Explorer, then it has to be initialized with IE, or if it's Chrome, then with Chrome, likewise. Okay. So for that, I will write if statement. Okay. And I will check. Okay, if browser dot equals. Okay. To compare strings, we have a function equals. Okay, if it is equals to Firefox, then driver equals to new Firefox driver. Okay, else if okay equals to say IE, then initialize this WebDriver with Internet Explorer. Okay, so driver equals to new Internet Explorer driver. Okay, and number of comparisons, okay, number of things that you want to check, like if browser dot okay equals to Chrome, then initialize this driver with Chrome driver. Right. So after that, if it is initialized after reading it from some external source, then use the driver to go to a website. Okay, any website. Okay, first initialize equals to null. Okay, so when I run this, okay, it opens it in Firefox because the string value is currently Firefox. Okay, and if I change it to IE, okay, then it opens it in Internet Explorer. Okay, and if I change it to Chrome, if I change it to Chrome, it gives me exception because I have not set the properties for it. Okay, so I have told you yesterday that I have a file. It's in my D drive, Chrome driver, and this is the exe. Okay, so I will set the properties here. System dot set property. Okay, the key is this. WebDriver Chrome. And the value is the location where that exe file is lying. It's D drive.
Can you please say me about this again?
Yeah, of course. Okay. Yeah. See, this is about the Chrome driver. If you want your script to be executed in the Chrome driver, then you have to have this exe file.
Okay.
Right. And you have to set the properties like this. System.setProperty. In the key, you have to write this web.chrome.driver. And in the value, you have to give the location where the Chrome driver is lying.
Okay.
Okay. I will give you a link from where you can download that.
Okay.
It is yeah. Okay, I will send you in the chat. Okay, so this is the link from where you can download that.
Okay.
Right. So you can download this. This is the zip file. You will unzip that. You will get this exe file. Right.
Okay. And you need to increase this. Hello.
You have to write like this. Yes, what are you saying?
Whenever you are using a Chrome driver, you need to add this property of the Chrome driver.exe.
Yes, every time.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. So now when I run this now, it will open the things in Chrome driver. Right, so it has opened it in Chrome driver, and similarly Safari you can use, but that is we are not using it because it gives a lot of errors. Okay, but yes, that is supported. The support has come up. Okay, so this is how we can initialize WebDriver's object with number of classes, number of interfaces, number of objects. Okay, so if this all the features, all the functions of the WebDriver will be available.
So no other web browser requires any other exe file or something that we need to add upon?
No, apart from Chrome there is nothing else.
Now why actually Chrome requires this?
See, it requires, okay, because it has the native support for this is not available in the WebDriver. Okay, so the Chrome driver is of Google, so they have written some of their own code.
Okay.
Okay, so that is in the exe file that's supported. Okay, so it executes fine for that. Okay. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is how we can initialize the WebDriver with a number of web browsers, and all the features of this WebDriver will be available in this object. Okay, get, as I've shown you, like the functions. These all functions will be available there. Okay, as Selenium automates the browser, so we have to have some knowledge about the HTML. Okay. Okay, like this is a text box. Okay, I write something. Okay, it is something. This is a button. These two are buttons. Okay, these are hyperlinks. These are the links. Right. This is not a drop down. This is a CSS thing. I can show you a drop down. What is this Dropbox? Okay, or on a simple website, W3 schools. Okay, for the links, hyperlinks, they start with a tag A, and want to show you that one. Drop down. Okay, like this is a website and this is a drop down which has a number of options in it. Okay, and if I inspect this element, okay, it starts with a tag select. Okay, so I hope that you have a little knowledge about the HTML, the tags, simple tags like for a link, for input button, for input
Yes.
box, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So suppose that I go to website google.com, and if I want to write something in this box, okay, then I can inspect this element. Okay, it has some ID, okay, class, okay, and the name is Q. Okay, so what if I want to write something in this text button? Guys, if you don't have to speak anything, please be on mute because I'm recording this session, so it will be a disturbance in the recorded session as well. Okay, if you want to speak something, you can unmute and you can speak anytime. Right, like suppose if I want to write something in this search box of this Google. Okay, so I have navigated to this website, okay, using whichever browser, okay, then I can write in that text field by this function, okay, find element by the name, and I have seen that the name of that element is q.sendKeys. Okay, inside that write Selenium. Okay, so I will run this program. Right, so it has written in this Selenium. Okay, there are number of things by which you can identify an element on a web page. Okay, first of all, everything whichever is present on a web page is a element. Okay, web element. This link is a web element. This Google image is a web element. This button is a web element. Okay, all these links are web element. The text is a web element. Everything which is present on a page is a web element. Okay, there are different things by which I can identify a element of a page. Okay, like for this button, okay, this button has the ID. This, it has two classes. This is a class. This is one more class. Okay, it doesn't look like this if we don't use CSS. They have used CSS on it. That's why it's looking a little different from other buttons. Okay, the name of this is BTNK. Okay, so there are a number of attributes by which I can identify an element on this web page. Okay, so this is it. Like now, after typing that, I want to click on this button. Okay, and the name of this is this. So I will write driver dot find element by the name, and the name of the element is this, and just click on it. Okay, so when I run this, it will open Chrome. It will type Selenium there, and it has clicked on that button. That's why these results are being displayed. Okay, it's very fast. Okay, so there are a number of things, number of attributes by which you can identify an element on a web page. Okay, and you can have this tool in your browser. Okay, it is installed on Firefox and it can also be installed on Chrome. Okay, this is Firebug. Okay, you can download it and install it. Okay, you can download and install Firebug. You can go to this site and you can download this one, this Firebug. Okay, so you can install it from here, and when you will install this, you will not get a fire path. This tab will not be there. Okay, and this is for the XPath. Okay, we can get the XPath very easily using this tool. Okay, this is an extension of Firefox. You can also install this in Chrome as well. So after installing this Firebug, you can search for a add-on that is installed after installing this Firebug in your browser, that is FirePath. Okay, after installing FirePath, you can install this FirePath. Okay, so you will get this tab here, the FirePath, and using this we can inspect the element. We can get the XPath of the elements. Okay, XPath is something which is like the address of an element. Okay, so we can identify the elements very easily using the XPath. Okay, there are two kinds of XPath. Okay, it generates the absolute XPath. Okay, absolute means it starts from the tags. Okay, there is HTML tag, and inside HTML tag there is a body tag. Inside body tag there is division, and in the first division there is a division. Okay, and inside the third division there is a section. Okay, which is the first section, and inside the section there is first division, and likewise there is a link. Okay, so this is not a button, this is a link, and they have used CSS on it, so that's why it's looking like a button to us. Okay, so this is XPath, absolute XPath. Okay, this is partial XPath. Okay, it identifies on the basis of ID. Okay, like the ID of this link is add-on, it's inside division, that one, and the tag is anchor tag, the A tag, that is for links. Okay, so after you have installed this, you can inspect the elements very easily. You will get the code, you will select the thing, and you will get that code. Okay, and the thing will become easier for you if you want the XPath and all. Okay, like suppose here I have written the name of that button, name of that text box, that is for Google. Okay, I have written the name. I can write the XPath as well. Okay, which is very commonly used. Okay, instead of finding that element on the basis of name, find that on the basis of XPath. Okay, and inside XPath, paste the XPath that you have copied. Right, so when I will run this, okay, there were some exceptions. Okay, it has not identified that on the basis of XPath. Right. Okay, let's try again. It's not working for it. Let's change it to Firefox. Okay, there is some problem in the XPath. Okay, that's why it's not working. Okay, so you can if your first function like XPath is not working, then you can change it to name. Okay, if that is not working, then you can change it to ID. Okay, the class, the link text and all. Okay, so here it is not working. You can try with the XPath and it's not working here, so I can change it to name and it will work. Earlier it was working fine with name, then I tried with XPath, so it's not working. Okay, so there are n number of ways by which you can identify that particular element. Okay, the CSS. Okay, I can use the CSS. I can use the the tag name or anything. Okay, the name of that button, the class of that button. Okay. Right. So suppose that I want to click on this this link Hindi. Okay, after going to google.com. Okay, I can write. Choose it. Okay, by the link text. Okay, Hindi dot click. Okay, so it has clicked on Hindi and everything is changed to Hindi now. Right? So this will be all for today, and you can take assignment. Okay, try to automate this login of Gmail. Okay, install this Firebug and Firepath in your Firefox. Okay, get the XPath of this username, get the XPath of this password, and get the XPath of this sign in button. Right, so go to Gmail. Okay, find element by say XPath, give the XPath. Okay, and if you want to write something in the text box, then there is a function. Okay, send keys, and in this you can send your username. Okay, similarly for the password, you can do the same thing, find element by the XPath dot send key and send the password there, and after that find element by the XPath of this button and dot click, and it will click on this button. So this will be assignment. Try this assignment. Okay, it's easy, and it will be more easy if you install this Firebug and Firepath, from where you can get the XPath very easily. Right. So this will be all for today's class. If you have any questions, any doubt for today's class, you can ask us.
It's not about today's class. Like I just wanted to know if it would be possible for me to get the video links of yesterday's, and I mean I did not get any video link regarding like the first day video tutorial. So will it be possible to get me for yesterday and today?
Yeah, of course you will get the link, because yesterday there was some problem in the server. Okay, that's why the video link was created a little late. By today you will get it early. Okay, also it's like when I will stop recording this session, it will take around 15 minutes. Okay, it will take around 15 minutes to get into server. So you will get it, all the links for all the sessions. You will get the links. Okay, and that will be with you for 2 months.
Okay, all right. So for every class, I'll be getting a video link.
Yeah, every class you will get a video link.
And if I don't attend the class, I'll be getting the video link.
you will get the video link if you want it in the class.
That's thanks. And the other thing I just wanted to ask is, can I join the weekend classes, like from when they are commencing?
It is written on the website. You can see the information from there. If you want to go for the weekend class.
Yeah, weekend class, because it's not that possible for me to write exactly come at 11 o'clock. I just wanted to go for the weekend classes.
Okay.
So I need to register again?
No, you can contact Ashish and he will tell you what to do.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.